Hey everyone, all my little critters out there. This is the Black Lily. Gonna put the silliness away just for right now. I think some of us can agree that there's been a different pandemic going on for a couple of decades here in America that once it is addressed, it gets swept under the rug all over again. I know I'm gonna get a whole lot of flack for this. And I think it's silly that I am. I'm just hoping a lot more will agree with me. We can agree that gun violence has reached an a brand new high in this country. There's been over 30 mass shootings just in the beginning of the year. And honestly, I'm still surprised this didn't stop years and years and years ago. How in the world does this become the only developed country to have massive school shootings, massive public shootings, grocery stores, doctors' offices? How does it get this far? I'm asking, how does it possibly get this far without doing something? You watch a certain movie, a person of authority kills a child, and the public turns on them for justice. They turn on the one that's shot for justice. I heard that. Sure. However, I think it's complete nonsense when people are saying that guns are not the problem. When we're hearing about shootings, we're not hearing about stabbings. We're not hearing about somebody punching somebody. We're hearing about shootings on a daily basis. I want to say to anybody out there and the rest of the world that's watching or listening, sorry, some of us really, really, really don't want to be here. We don't want to live here. Honestly, most of us, if we had the means, we'd hightail it out of here, leave to the nearest secluded island, and start up a brand new society where everything would hopefully be peaceful. Due to the Texas shooting, many, many people obviously do not feel safe anymore. You can't. Some of us can barely go to the grocery store without worrying that a stray bullet is going to come right through our window just from sitting in the parking lot. Many of us can't go down the street without looking around endlessly, hoping that the person walking isn't carrying a gun and just shooting into traffic randomly. Sending our children to school has apparently become a death sentence now. Being born into this country has become like the movie Final Destination. You don't know when your day is going to be your last day due to massive amounts of war machines being pumped into this country. Machines that are meant to kill. Machines that were built for killing. How does somebody sell an 18-year-old? I'm pretty sure they looked at the license. Pretty sure they looked at the ID. How does somebody sell an 18-year-old that much ammunition, those types of guns, without questioning whatsoever? How? Older gentlemen, much older gentlemen, yes, I can believe they will be buying assault rifles. Why? For their collections. Why? I don't know. But an 18-year-old? Why would an 18-year-old need two weapons of mass destruction? Why was nobody questioning this from the very start? I have a better question. Why is nobody. How come barely anybody is protesting in the streets? I live in a secluded town that's literally in the middle of nowhere. I live in the desert. The closest medical help in this town that we could possibly get is 2 hours away. Because what's in the town at the moment really isn't sufficient enough for anything. Even if somebody gets a snake bite over here, they have to be airlifted because they really don't have anything over here. Where is the common sense anymore? Where where is that overwhelming need for protection? Where is that fire that should be ignited for our children? That fire to fight what we know is wrong? That fire that we should be fighting for the lives of the very future. There is something that this country has forgotten. Children, teenagers. Elder ones, you know what these are? These children and teenagers? They are your future doctors. They are your future lawyers. They are your future caretakers. Even in the public school system, some shining gems, beautiful shining gems that are just waiting. They're waiting to make a change in the world. They can see what's going on. They're going to make changes. Problem is, now because that fear is being pumped in, fear and adrenaline is being pumped so much more into the system that these beautiful gems are starting to be snuffed out. The very future of this country is starting to be snuffed out for the sake of an inanimate object that is used for killing. An inanimate object that was built to take a human life. How do we end this? We know how to end it. We know for sure how to end it. Problem is, the ones who are toting around these war these war instruments, the ones that are toting them around, don't want it. Their threats are, you get rid of what we like, and we will murder you. How does that make any sense whatsoever? Take away our toys, and we'll cause massive damage. Take away our toys, and we'll make sure you never see the light of day again. Take away our toys, and we'll make sure we are the next supreme leaders. Take away our toys, and we'll make sure your children do not see their next birthday. Take away our toys, we'll make sure you people don't live another day. This is what they are saying, this is what they are threatening. Where is the common sense in any of this? Where? Your shiny toys? Your weapons of mass destruction? How? Where is the common sense? It's that fear that is keeping a lot of people from speaking. That fear of the next bullet coming through the window or through the drywall, breaking it through the drywall, and going into your bodies. The fear of walking into the next grocery store and thinking that the person next to you, or the person behind you, the person in front of you in line, is carrying a weapon that you know might take away your life in the next second. And to know that all it's going to take is just one little snap, one little mental break. To know that's all it takes. To know that one little argument is all it takes. To know that one little argument is all it takes. One wrong word, and your life will be gone. Where is the common sense? Where is the thinking? Young people, guns are not the answer. The good guy does not always have the gun. Listen to me, please. The good guy does not always carry the gun. The good guy learns. The good guy sees. The good guy listens. The good guy uses his brain. Much younger ones, if you're listening, and this is one of the only videos that I hope you are listening to, Batman doesn't need a gun. No. Batman has fists. Batman has different kinds of weapons. They subdue the bad guy. They don't kill him, they subdue him and make sure he can't move. They either subdue him or knock him out pretty good. Keep that in mind. Batman doesn't carry a gun.